Hi, let us discuss SA 500 Audit Evidence. What is an audit evidence? For arriving a conclusion, based on the conclusions, auditor express his opinion. For that purpose, auditor require certain information. Those informations called audit evidence. What are the qualities of the audit evidence? Audit evidence should possess two qualities. One is the appropriateness, qualitative aspect, and another is sufficiency. Second is sufficiency, the quantitative aspect. What is the qualitative aspects of audit evidence? Qualitative aspect of a audit evidence is its relevance and reliability for supporting the informations. Based on the informations, conclusions are arrived. This is called the qualitative aspects, its relevance and its reliability. Second is the quantitative aspect, that is the sufficiency, that is determined by the risk of material misstatement assessed by the auditor and its quantity. Audit evidence should be in a needed quantity. What is an accounting records? Accounting records are the underlying factor of financial statements. It is a record of journal entries and related supportings. For example, the records of invoice, records of contract are fall within this category. Audit evidence need not necessarily be centered around the financial statement informations. It may be the other informations also. Next, the major aspects, sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. We already discussed audit evidence should possess two quality, two aspects, which is sufficiency and is appropriateness. Auditor shall design and perform audit procedure for the purpose of obtaining the needed quality and needed quantity to form a conclusion, and based on the conclusion he will express his opinion. What are the process or procedure the auditor will design to obtain an audit evidence, which is as under. One is the inspection, observation, enquiry and confirmation, reperformance, substantive analytical procedure. Let us discuss one by one. What is an inspection? Inspection involves examination of records, documents, tangible assets, whether it is in electronic form or other ways or physical manner. Inspection is conducted to ensure the existence of the assets or documents. Observation is a process of witnessing a process or a procedure carried out by the personnel of the organization. For example, auditor may observe the physical counting of inventory during the physical inventory taking process. Enquiry and confirmation. Inquiry is seeking a specialized information or general information to the person within the entity or outside the entity, provided they should possess the required knowledge. For example, auditor can seek the information for the debtors. Confirmation is a response of confirmation is a process of response of the inquiry. For example, auditor may call direct debtors and obtain their confirmation, that is matching with our records. The next is the recalculation, is a mathematical calculation of records or document. Reperformance, it is an independent execution of or examination of auditor's procedure. Substantive analytical procedure, it is a process of studying significant ratios and trends and examining, enquiring into the unusual fluctuations. Next aspect is the reliability of audit evidence. How reliability of the audit evidence be ensured? The information obtained independent source outside the entity is more reliable when the information obtained inside the organization is more relevant, when the related internal controls are more accurate and good. Information obtained directly by the auditor is more reliable than those obtained indirectly. The audit evidence obtained in written form which may be electronic, physical or storage media, whatever the media will be more reliable than those obtained orally. Information in the original document form is more reliable than those of the photostats or facsimile copy. In case where the information is digitalized or filmed, auditor should ensure that a proper internal control process is there to control those activity to reduce fraudulent inserting and uploading of the evidence. Then the last segment is the management expert. When the auditor use the management experts working as an audit evidence, auditor has to do the following. Auditor has to evaluate the competency, the knowledge and expertise and objective of the expert. Auditor has to evaluate and understand the work carried out by the expert, evaluate auditor's works as an appropriate audit evidence for the purposes of audit, which is underlying the relevant assertions. When auditor rely on the information produced by the entity, ensure its reliability before relying on them, before adopting that as an audit evidence. Then the auditor's procedure when contradictory audit evidence is obtained. Audit evidence obtained from one source may be contradictory with other source, may not be not tallying with the other source. Then auditor has to design and perform substantive audit procedure to obtain the sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. If such evidence is not obtained, auditor has to qualify his audit report. This is our small discussions about the audit evidence. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.